What's going on, people? It's time for the preview, of course. Arsenal versus Sheffield United coming up this weekend, of course. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get the subscribers up, guys. Much appreciate it. And, of course, if you're not want to check out my other channel, of course, make sure you head over to Ryan's War, where I've started a new series called Socially Outcasted, of course. More on that later on in the video, or in fact just go check out that video. I'm going to leave a link in the bottom in the comment section, so make sure you click that, give that video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to that channel, of course. So back to league settings, of course. You know, last match out, Arsenal went away to Selhurst Park and we dropped 2 points. Of course, we took the lead with a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang goal, and then unfortunately within the second half, Jordan Ayew was able to get the equaliser, and of course Aubameyang made what a challenge it was on Max Meyer, and he's out for 3 matches. So what team are we going to expect? Of course, our captain, our goal scorer, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, is out for 3 games, like I've just said. We know there's been transfer speculation. Of course, we're in the transfer window right now. No incomings at the precise moment. You know, there's links here, there's links there. A few number of players have gone out on loan already, like Tyrese George-Jones, and of course, Emile Smith-Rowe. An interesting one, Eddie Nketiah has been kept, which for me is a good decision, because when you take it and you look at the games and the following competitions we're in terms of the Europa League and the FA Cup, I mean, it makes sense, of course. You know, Lacazette hasn't really been on form, but with Aubameyang out for 3 games, he's going to have to really grind it out. And hopefully he can return to the Lacazette that we all knew and loved last season. And don't get me wrong, his work rate has got better over the last couple of weeks. And his work rate has never really let him down. It's just his finishing and his decision making in terms of shooting the ball. It just hasn't really worked out for him. But hopefully, you know, with Abba out of the side, and hey, listen, he'll probably be leading the line in the next couple games, you know what I'm saying? Because Aubameyang's the captain, now he's going to be out. Who's going to be captain the side? Of course, Alexander Lacazette has captained the side before, so I'm possibly looking at him being the skipper for this game against Sheffield United at home. So what can we expect from Sheffield United? We already went to their ground early in the season, and it wasn't a positive one. We lost 1-0. Chris Wilder has been doing such an amazing job that Sheffield United have decided to give him a new extension contract. So, and deservedly so. I mean, Sheffield United, first season in, and they're already trying to break into the top 4. That is crazy. Do you know what I mean? A few places behind Manchester United and Tottenham, but I mean, come on, man. They're there. Do you know what I mean? They're above us. So, again, what are we going to do? This is a side that is going to be tricky. And listen, if we got any type of light or shine to get back in challenging for top 4 places, then we need to start picking up the points thick and fast. And this is a home game. Of course, we all know we play better at home. Of course, under Emery, it wasn't good, and we lost our Mikel Arteta's first home game against Chelsea, and you saw how the players were playing for 45 minutes. It was excellent. And then, of course, a tactical decision from Lampard, and our players just kind of slipped off, and we lost the game 2-1. And even after that, we had Manchester United, and a lot of us were a bit timid because, of course, Manchester United at the time were coming back off back-to-back wins, and we dispatched Manchester United 2-0. So, you know, it's not all up in arms, of course. Right now, it's a little bit of a feel-good factor because we can see what Arteta is trying to do with the team in terms of playing, the pressing, the intensity. We love it. The fans love it. And of course, January right now, we do need some reinforcements, but It might be tight because I'm hearing Arsenal want to start spending proper money in the summer. But let's face it, with Cannon Chambers out and Mustafi looking like he's going to leave as well, we're going to need some reinforcements. Hopefully another centre-back. We've been looking at a holding midfielder. But what are we going to do carrying on to the rest of the season? Of course, more videos and talks on that. But let's talk about Sheffield United coming to the Emirates this weekend. So I'm going to give you my team and who I think should start. So in goal, of course, we know Bert Leno's going to be in goal. He's been our saviour again. Like I said, without Aubameyang, we don't know where we will be. Imagine if Leno wasn't in goal too. Leno has literally been dividing opinions because last season he had a good season and then he had a few mistakes. We know Leno, sometimes he can slip. Let's be real. He can slip sometimes, but listen, let's be real. Our last keepers, we haven't had a decent keeper probably since Lehmann. And when Lehmann was good, and then obviously Lehmann went through a little decline. And that's my honest opinion, since Jens Lehmann. Because after that, it's not really been good enough. Let's be real, guys. So, of course, Leno's in goal. The right back position now, of course, coming off Mikel Arteta's press conference, and he was talking about Hector Bellerin. Probably won't be fit for this game quite yet. Of course, Arteta says he has looked good in training, but for the moment, not quite sharp enough. So we're probably going to see AZ Maitland-Niles, who has turned into a right back. Let's be real. Under Mikel Arteta, AZ Maitland-Niles has improved as a right back. So he's definitely in there again. The centre-back positions, of course, we're more than likely going to see David Luiz and Socrates. Kolasinac hopefully will be fit enough to play left back because, let's face it, he's been up and down, a little bit of injuries. He had a good game against Palace, an exceptional first half against Crystal Palace. Both fullbacks did. Do you know what I mean? So Kolasinac definitely, if he keeps coming and bombing forward like he is, he's got to be there. And it's crazy because 6-7 months ago, we were not saying this about Sia Kolasinac at all. Under Mikel Arteta, he looks like Kolasinac that came in under Arsene Wenger. A beast. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is good. In that midfield position now, this is going to be tricky because, listen, Granit Xhaka, he's going to have to play, of course, because, let's face it, there ain't really no one else other than him and Lucas Torreira that have been a better partnership in that midfield. But Torreira did come off injured, not seriously, but he did come off injured against Crystal Palace. Arteta has said he did have a little problem with his hip, but we know Torreira, the heart of a lion, the littlest guy on the pitch with the biggest heart and the biggest bite. He wants to play, he wants to continue. And listen, as far as I'm concerned, as much as I like Matteo Guendouzi, he, for me, I've said it numerous times in my previous video, he can't play there. He can't play there. He needs to play further forward. He can't play DM. I'm ruling that out. I'm sorry. So, you know, if Torreira is 100% ready to go, then Torreira starts for me. Number 10 position, Mesut Ozil again. Hopefully, he can put in a better performance than he did with Crystal Palace. I was not very happy with his performance there. And of course, he had to be taken off due to Aubameyang getting sent off because we needed someone up top. Because let's get it right. It ain't really been good attacking wise. When Aubameyang went off, we slowly started to deplete it. Of course, we had 10 men, but you know, we tried near the end, but it just wasn't good enough, of course, because we're down to 10 men. So Ozil definitely got to step it up in this game. Front three, I'm going to go with Alexander Lacazette right up top. And I hope and I pray that Lacazette can start scoring and carrying his team and trying to fire us up the table. Because we need him right now. He knows it. We all know it. The fans know it. We need you, Lacazette. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Aubameyang has spoke to you as well. Trust me. So, Lacazette's going to be there. The wingers, I personally would like to see Gabriel Martinelli get his starts. And, of course, Nicolas Pepe on the wings. I feel this is a game we will probably see the likes of Reece Nelson come off the bench. You know what I mean? I feel he does deserve some playing time, of course. Starting him, I'm not sure. Because, again, I have to look at Nicolas Pepe. He still needs to adjust to the league. He has looked slightly better since Arteta has arrived. But, you know, he still needs more time. So hopefully get better and learn the system that we're trying to play. And we all know the players are not exactly 100% fit. We had heard David Luiz come out previous weeks and said, listen, we're trying. We know we're not fit enough. And let's have it right. If we had a pre-season under Arteta, maybe things could have been different. We don't know. But time will tell in the future. Gabriel Martinelli, come on, man. This kid is hot. This kid needs to start. He's been putting in a shift every time he comes on. Even in the Palace game, he came on for like the last 15, 20 minutes. He looked like he could do something, do you know what I mean? But, you know, it was what it was. No creative midfielder on the pitch at the time. It is what it is. Look at the bench. Again, like I was saying, Reece Nelson's going to be on the bench. Danny Ceballos has been fitting off. Mikel Arteta did say he was going to bring him on in the last fixture, but he decided not to. He thought, okay, give him a little bit more time. But Ceballos is fit and he looks ready to go. So I'll probably bring him on later on in the game. And listen, Eddie Nketiah has not gone out on loan. There was a report on Arsenal, it was on the Arsenal.com the other day, that Eddie Nketiah has gone out on loan to Bristol Rovers, but that was taken down, and the reports are saying Eddie Nketiah is staying at Arsenal, like I said earlier in the video. So this would be good for him to come off the bench, possibly if Lacazette's not having a great game. We can bring Eddie in there. Hopefully he can get on there, get on the score sheet, etc. So for me, this is going to be a tight one because, listen, Sheffield United, we cannot underestimate them. We can't underestimate Chris Wilder. Of course, we all know Arteta does lack experience, but let's face it, he's been doing a great job so far. Of course, we know where we are in the table. That says a lot of things, but at the same time, let's have it right. Since Arteta has come into the team, Arsenal have slowly started to take all the dust off themselves. Listen, we need to start moving up in the table. So for me, I'm just going to put my heart out there. I'm going to back the team 100% as always. I know I did one game I thought we were probably going to lose. And we did. And that was probably against Manchester City. But, you know, Sheffield United, at home, different manager, different feel. The Emirates is going to be loud. It's going to be rocking. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory against Sheffield United. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that starting 11. Would you change it? Would you not? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, of course. Make sure you check out Ryan as well. Also, Socially Outcasted intro. Check that out. There'll be more videos on that channel and more videos, of course, on this channel. So holla at your boy in the description. Of course, click the links, my Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, your thoughts in the comment section. If you agree with the scoreline as well or not, let me know in the comment section. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up and I'll be back after the game giving you my match reaction as normal. Up the Gunners! Peace.